CBS special presentation, live next.
Benny, what are we doing? We won't have time to watch the sunset.
Oh, you know what? You're right. We gotta go in.
Yeah, but before we go in, I want to go over a few things with you first. All right?
Okay, that's
First of all, you can't get all emotional on me if one of the girls doesn't get picked. Don't get all girly on me, okay?
Whoa, but you can't go checking out every other girl that's here, okay?
I know. I have a show to host, and which I got to do right now. So get back there. I'll see you on stage.
Okay, I'll see you on
good
stage.
luck, guys. Good luck.
Dude.
Ladies looking fine, looking beautiful, looking great. I'll see you guys on stage. Good luck. We have a show to start. Let's do this. Here we go.
Live from the South Padre Convention Center on South Padre Island, Texas, it's Miss Teen USA 2001. Introducing 51 of the hottest teens. And now your host, Brian McFadden.
Wow. So great to be on CBS. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Miss Teen USA 2001. What a beautiful crowd we have tonight. Tonight, 51 of the most beautiful teens in America will be competing for one title and one very awesome crown. All right, with that in mind, even though this is a competition, we like to think about this as one huge, massive party. And we've invited some of the hottest musical acts to party with us, like Jagged Edge, Usher, Better Than Ezra, and my lovely and talented co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mandy Moore. Wow. You look lovely. So good.
Hello, Brian. What's up? Well, thank you very much. What a better place to throw the ultimate party than right here. South Padre Island, where we're having our very own spring break right in the middle of the summer.
Right now, let's check out the 51 delegates that make up tonight's party list.
Let's do it.
Lauren Elizabeth Arnold, Arkansas.
Alana Paula Tomashiro, Hawaii.
Chrissy Aiken, Delaware. Haley Van Cleve, Idaho.
Brittany Richmond, Illinois.
Jillian Norbush, Indiana.
Rebecca Lindsay Schloppick, Pennsylvania.
Jacqueline Aviel Drakeford, District of Columbia.
Catherine Carl, Texas.
Natalie Kuntz, Wyoming.
Marie Lynn Piscatelli, Connecticut.
Heather Moylan, Vermont.
Serena Andal, Minnesota.
Paige Egan, Louisiana.
Elena Castillo, New Mexico.
Precious Grady, Maryland.
Catherine Faulkner, Kentucky.
Lindsay Mackey, Kansas.
Ashley Buckman, Mississippi.
Brandy Drake, Georgia.
Stacey Thomas, North Dakota.
Lindsay Camp, Oklahoma.
Shannon Holbert, Washington.
Heidi Lamley, Nebraska.
Juliana Candelaria, Florida.
Marissa Whitley, Missouri.
Jessica Myers, Tennessee.
Mariana Zaslowski, Massachusetts.
Sarah Warner, Oregon.
Crystal Spurd, Colorado.
Ashley Hansen, Iowa.
Ewing Lamb, Maine.
Christy Krings, Montana.
Tawny Harrison, Nevada.
Erin Abrahamson, New Jersey.
Laura Sofia Almonte, New York.
Eva Marie St. Arnold, Arizona.
Rollins Albritton, Alabama.
Casey McLean, California.
Chelsea Anderson Rutter, Michigan.
Tara Sershin, West Virginia.
Amy Diaz, Rhode Island. Kellyanne Langford, Wisconsin. Jessica Hergott, South Dakota. Erin O'Kelly, North Carolina.
Sarah Medley, South Carolina.
Nicole Marie Hansen, Utah. Kathleen Meitheiser, Virginia. Angela Wilson, Ohio.
How about that? Give it up for the 51 delegates, all of them dressed in fashions by Tommy Jeans, Mandy.
You know what? It's hard to imagine picking just one girl out of all of them.
Yeah, it's not that easy. First, we narrow down to the top 10. Then the finalists go through the 3 different competitions. You got the swimsuits, Mandy.
Swimsuits.
Evening gowns. And for the first time ever, they'll be answering questions submitted by the other delegates.
Wow, that's pretty cool. But first, why don't we get the party started with someone who knows a lot about teen power?
Yeah, our first performer exploded onto the music scene at the tender age of 14. He's since become one of the most popular singers today.
And this guy's got it all. Soul style, a six-pack stomach, which is very nice, and a hit record. Here to perform You Remind Me. Everybody get ready for Usher.
What's up, Tron? Hey! Huh. I ain't seen you in a minute, but I got something to tell you. Listen! See, the thing about you that caught my eye is the same thing that makes me change my mind. Kinda hard to explain, but girl, I'll try. You need to sit down, this may take a while. See this girl, she sorta looks just like you. She even smiles just the way you do. So innocent she seemed, but I was fooled. I'm reminded when I look at you. You remind me of a girl that I want to see your face whenever I look at you. Won't believe all the things she put me through, yeah. Ha! This is why Team Scream! Thought that she was the one for me, till I found out that she was on her creep. Ooh, she was loving everyone but me. This is why we could never be. You remind me of a that I want to see your face whenever I look at you. Won't believe all the things she put me through. This is why I just listen. I know it's so unfair. It's so unfair. I know how to separate the two. You remind me, hey. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face, ever I look at you.
Coming up, the top 10 teens and a special performance by Mandy Moore.
The 2001 Miss Teen USA pageant, sponsored by Herbal Essences Hair Color. Got the urge for intense, long-lasting color and unbelievably brilliant shine? Experience the intensity.
Teen USA 1999, Ashley Coleman. We said this is gonna be a party, and this one's gonna have a little suspense. So with that in mind, you guys ready for the top 10? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I've got the results right here in my little hand. In a competition held earlier this week, a separate panel of judges had a chance to meet all the delegates before paring down 51 to 10. And here they are in random order. Let's get started with New York.
Gloria Sofia Alamonte graduated with honors from a high school for the arts where one of her awards was a congressional medal.
Please join us, District of Columbia.
Jacqueline Aviel Drakeford is an AP honor student who also received a perfect score on the National Latin exam.
You're on Indiana.
Jillian Dornbush is an All-American cheerleader who is dedicated to her work with the National Foundation of Organ Transplant.
Step up to the plate, Louisiana.
Paige Mackenzie Egan is a member of the National Youth Leadership Program on Medicine, as well as the National Speakers Forum.
So loud, I feel like I'm on TRL. Step up to the plate, Massachusetts.
Mariana Zaslavsky has danced with the Boston Ballet and speaks Russian and Spanish. She immigrated from the Ukraine at the age of 4.
A little over halfway there. You made it, Missouri.
Clarissa Whitley has a 4.2 GPA and has been listed in Who's Who among American high school students for 2 years in a row.
Claim your turf, Washington.
Shannon Halbert has an international modeling career appearing in British, French, and U.S. magazines.
You can smell the peaches, Georgia.
Brandy Drake is an All-American cheerleader who founded a child safety seat program and who advocates safe and responsible driving.
Let's go crazy for California.
Casey McLean is a model and college sophomore who graduated from high school at 16 with a President's Education Award for Excellence.
And rounding out the top 10, Texas.
Catherine Corello is an all-star cheerleader who also happens to be an honor student and Miss Rice Belt 2000.
There they are. Give a big hand to the top 10. Now let's go backstage where it's all happening with my co-host, Mandy Moore.
Thanks, Brian. Okay, only 10 girls get to go on to compete for the title of Miss Teen USA 2001. Let's get the real deal. There's got to be a little disappointment when your name isn't called. What went through your mind when you didn't hear your name up there?
It was, I'm going to be honest, I'm really, really disappointed, but every girl up there deserves it.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite that you're rooting for up there?
I'm not going to pick favorites, but my friend Derek is TRU and Western Baptist, so I'll see you in 3 days.
Pretty cool. What do you think the key to winning is here tonight? Come on, the key to winning, you got to look great, you got to have a great personality, but what's the biggest thing? Confidence?
Confidence, definitely.
Well, you guys are all winners. Congratulations just for being here. You guys rock, you're beautiful, you're talented, all that good stuff. But throughout the past 2 weeks, the delegates have been talking to each other nonstop about what's really going on in their lives. Like all teen girls, this competition, everyone's very concerned with their looks, but isn't the key to looking good really just accepting yourself? Check it out.
I self-conscious about being short. Then my mom told me, Paige, we're Sicilianos. You gotta like it and be proud of it. You can't change it.
I'd like some little dimples when I smile.
I think junior year, my butt just started to, you know, decided it was gonna plump up. You know, it went from kind of being like, you know, a little like whoop to being like whoop, 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 whoop.
Look at this foot. What is wrong with my foot? I'm not holding it there. It is like that. That is my foot. I'm not going to judge somebody who's had plastic surgery and say, well, you're wrong, and you didn't have confidence enough to, you know, deal with your body the way it was. That's their business.
I think plastic surgery is one of the most ridiculous things ever invented. I mean, I just think that we were all created the way we're supposed to look, and there's no reason to go changing that.
I don't see a problem with a confident girl, you know. Maybe I want bigger breasts, maybe I want smaller breasts, maybe I want a new nose. I just don't see a problem with that.
And I was always really self-conscious, not just around guys, but even more so around girls, because girls are so competitive and they compare themselves to each other.
I think pageants are really hard on girls, to tell you the honest truth. But they're also good in a sense because you learn how to really accept yourself.
It's not what you got, it's how you use it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Coming up next, the swimsuit competition and a totally awesome performance by Mandy Moore.
For making some decisions here tonight. So let's meet the judges primed to crown Miss Teen USA 2001. Star of Nickelodeon's new comedy series, Taina, Christina Vidal. From the popular and ultra cool boy band LFO, Rich Cronin. Professional surfer and model Veronica Kay. Survivor 2 contestant Elizabeth Volarski. You know him from MTV. My brother, Ray Munns. One of the stars of Dr. Dolittle 2, actress Raven Simone. Big Brother 2 contestant Krista Stigall. And from Dawson's Creek, Kerr Smith. So that's our Supreme Court for tonight. Let's hear it for the judges. The decisions rest in their hands. You know, wouldn't parties be cool if you could hear what people were thinking as they walked across the room? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. Let's meet the top 10 and find out just who they really are.
Hey everybody, I'm Gloria Sofia Almonte, and I'm proud to be the first Latina and girl from the Bronx to win Miss New York Teen USA. In a few weeks, I will be a freshman drama major at Five Towns College. There's nothing I like more than a World Series starring the Yankees.
My name is Jacqueline Aviel Drake-Ford, and I am a 17-year-old senior honor student at Benjamin Banneker Academic High School. I enjoy swimming, dancing, and lacrosse. I volunteer in the fight against HIV and AIDS in the teen community.
My name is Jillian Dornbush, and I am from Georgetown, Indiana. I will be starting at Indiana University Southeast as a communications major. I like to listen to music and go to the movies, but my favorite thing to do is traveling.
I'm Paige Mackenzie Egan of New Orleans. This fall, I will be a freshman at Tulane University on a full scholarship. I have been in equestrian competitions since the age of 7. As Louisiana's English writing champion, I was our representative at the American Quarter Horse Youth World Show.
Hi, I'm Mariana Zaslavsky. I'm a 16-year-old junior at the Boston Latin School in my hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. I have also appeared in several professional plays there while enjoying tennis, gymnastics, ice skating, snowboarding, and being a cheerleader.
Hi, my name is Marissa Whitley, and I will be a freshman communications major at St. Louis University. In high school, I created the Diversity Club, which promoted unity through volunteerism in my hometown of Springfield, Missouri. Hi, I'm Shannon Hilbert, a senior at Lake Stevens High School in Washington. I host my own radio teen talk show, and I spent last summer modeling in Paris. When I won a state championship in the 800-meter relay, I also broke a school record.
Hi, I am Brandy Drake, and next month I will be attending the University of Georgia as a business major. I am a classically trained dancer who enjoys water sports and going to sporting events with my friends. I conduct seminars in local high schools on safe and responsible driving.
McLean from San Marcos, California. I am an 18-year-old sophomore at Long Beach City College, where I major in psychology with an emphasis on child development. I love to wakeboard and hang out with my friends.
Hey, I'm Kathleen Perello, a high school junior in Lake Jackson, Texas. I was diagnosed with articulation speech disorder. Overcoming this and becoming an honor student is one of the proudest achievements of my life. I love watching baseball, especially Jeff Bagwell.
Miss Teen USA 2001.
You know, I gotta say, the top 10 look pretty damn hot. What about you girls? What do you think?
Definitely.
Yeah? Who do you think had the most presents out there?
California by far. I think she's going to take the entire pageant.
Really?
Massachusetts. No.
District of Columbia.
New York.
Massachusetts.
New York. Rock the house.
It's indecisive up here. I can't do anything about this. What do you think's going through their minds right now when they're out there?
I made it, I made it. Probably freaking out, yeah.
Don't fall on your butt? All right, cool. When you put 51 girls together for a couple of weeks, let's face it, there's one subject you know they're gonna discuss: dating. So let's pay attention, guys.
What's the worst pickup line you guys have ever heard?
Oh, I have one. Fat penguins. Just thought I'd say something to break the ice.
They don't even have to say anything. All they do is the... And it's like, what is wrong with you? You got a kink in your neck or something?
Well,
What's your problem?
Hey, girl. Hear it every day, all day on the street. Hey, girl.
I love having commitment because then you know that you have that trust with someone.
Why have a boyfriend when I can have just as much fun without, like, all that emotional gaga stuff going on?
I look at it as like a game of tug of war. You give and you take, you give and you take, you give and you take.
It's all on the chase. You know, you go after that guy, you're like, I bet you I can get him to like me.
It's a major issue for me, concerning me, and I pride myself in virginity. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think if you can wait for your husband, that'll be even more beautiful.
All right, what if I said I think having sex is a beautiful thing? I think if you're ready, I think you should do it. Be safe.
I think you should be up front. Don't let it linger on.
And so when someone's just like, yeah, you know, I'm having a really good time, I'm like, I am too.
And the best line is, oh, I'm so glad we're friends.
You know, at Miss Teen USA, it's customary for at least one of the hosts to break into song. Lucky for you, I lost the coin toss, and I guess it's lucky for me as well. But lucky for all of us, my co-host happens to be Miss Mandy Moore.
wanna hold you. You say exactly how you feel about her. I wonder, could you ever think of me that way? Yeah, I got a crush on you. I hope you feel the way that I do. I get a rush when I'm with you. Ooh, I got a crush on you, a crush on you. Ooh, I wish I could tell somebody, but there's no one to talk to. Nobody knows I got a crush on you, a crush on you. I got a crush. Everything that no one says, I feel everything that you're afraid to feel. I will always want you, I will always love you. I got a crush on you. I hope you feel the way that I do. I get a rush when I'm with you. Ooh, I got a crush on you, a crush on you. I got a crush on you. And I hope you feel the way that I do. I get a rush when I'm with you. Ooh, I got a crush on you. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Coming up, the swimsuit competition and Jagged Edge as Miss Teen USA 2001 continues.
"98 degrees! I urge you to buy this."
Urge?
Something's urging you to lose control. You're looking for a feeling that's natural. Baby, all that you need to know is that you got the urge to run.
All I said was urge.
Urge?
Got the urge to run.
Check out herbalessences.com for your chance to meet 98 degrees, up close and personal.
It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
You'll love Ziploc Easy Zipper.
So doggone easy, doggone easy, doggone easy.
With regular bags, you pinch and seal and hope it's closed. But now you can easy zipper it and know it's closed.
Oh, so doggone easy, doggone easy, doggone easy.
Ziploc Easy Zipper. Easy open, easy close. Easy Zipper. S.C. Johnson & Family Company.
I can tell my stepdaughter feels like we have nothing in common.
How was your day? It's pretty good.
I think we're kind of feeling each other out still.
Can I call you back?
We do share one thing, my clothes. She loves borrowing them, but she always manages to drip something all over them.
Introducing Tide Kick. Measure out the deep clean formula, treat your stains, toss it into wash. It eliminates more of your stains than any leading pre-treater and regular detergent combined.
A year from now, I'd like to think we're just really good friends.
With an ordinary Ultrathin, leak is a 4-letter word.
Ooh. Stay Free introduces the only Ultrathin with 4-wall protection against leaks.
4 letters meet 4 walls.
Goodbye, leaks! New Stay Free Ultrathins.
At the JCPenney Back to School sale, get our lowest prices of the season on Levi's Red Tab and Silver Tab. Because sometimes kids need to look,
have a good day, sweetie,
extra cool. It's all inside the Back to School sale, JCPenney.
Take away the sexy clothes and underwear and put on the silkiest thing of all, Caress Silkening Body Lotion. It can make every woman feel even more beautiful. Before you dress, caress.
Smile, you got friendship. Smile, you got friendship. A honey mustard smile. Honey mustard smile.
There's nothing like the new sweet and tangy taste of French's Honey Mustard.
Smile, you got French's honey mustard.
Miss Teen USA 2001 will continue.
Ellen DeGeneres returns to primetime, and The Ellen Show premieres Friday, September 21st.
Is there a winner in the $200 million Powerball drawing? Find out at 11.
Kohl's grand opening sale starts Friday at 8 a.m. All our stores will be celebrating the opening of more new Kohl's stores with 20 to 50% savings on hundreds of items store-wide. And with hundreds of brand names like Levi's, Lee, Dockers, KitchenAid, and more, you're sure to find something for everyone in the family. Plus, get bonus buy savings through Monday. Be there this Friday at 8 a.m. when we open the doors with 20 to 50% savings during Kohl's grand opening sale. Kohl's, that's more like it.
Silver, black, red. No matter what color you ask for, you're still getting green. The Chevy S10 $2,500 cashback offer. Better standard highway fuel economy than Ford Ranger. A Ford Tech engine and some cold hard cash on S10. The 2001 Chevy S10 from the family of Chevy trucks. The most dependable, longest lasting trucks on the road. Hurry, the S10 $2,500 cashback offer ends August 31st. See your Central Ohio Chevy dealer.
I've ended up getting a lot done today. Hello? Great. Because I didn't have to sit home and wait for my new refrigerator. With H.H. Gregg Delivery, the wait is over.
With H.H. Gregg's exclusive 40-minute call-ahead delivery, we'll call you wherever you are to let you know we're on the way. Same day, next day, any day. H.H. Gregg. Welcome to the revolution in delivery.
They say you can't do anything about the weather. No doubt about it, the summer heat is here. It's going to be another hot. But there is something you can do with the 10TV Show You Care Fan Club. Your donation of a new fan will help keep homebound seniors cool this summer. It's easy. Just drop off a new fan at your neighborhood fire station. 10TV and Life Care Alliance will get them to where they're needed the most. Show you care and help our seniors beat the summer heat.
Show You Care. Brought to you by 10TV and Big Bear.
Challenge of the night for me is to play it cool, act real professional, calm, and as casual as I introduce this first part of our competition. Ladies and gentlemen, swimsuits!
We begin tonight's swimsuit competition with New York.
out there and strut your stuff in a bikini, who do you think looked great out there?
I thought Georgia looked awesome.
She did look awesome. She looked great. Who do you think looked great out there?
I prefer California. I think she's very natural.
Now, come on, getting out there and strutting your stuff in a bikini's got to be a little nerve-wracking. Who do you think looked kind of nervous out there?
I think they all did great. I think New York rocked the house.
Yeah. New York did rock the house. Okay, but Texas actually won the swimsuit competition. Do you actually agree with that choice, New Jersey?
Yeah, I think that she did an awesome job in preliminaries, and I think she really rocked here.
All right, you heard it first. For the past 2 weeks, all the delegates have been hanging together, preparing and bonding big time. Let's get ready to see how they really measured up.
And an extraordinary performance by Better Than Ezra.
The 2001 Miss Teen USA pageant, sponsored by the Laurel R Tobacco Company's Youth Smoking Prevention Program, reminding you tobacco is wacko if you're a teen.
You know, every day teens find themselves in some of the most complicated situations. Like, for example, Mandy, if I were to ask you out to the party after the show, what would you say?
I'd probably say no, to be quite honest. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, if I said yes, I wouldn't want to seem too eager. But then if I wanted to say no, can we just be friends? I wouldn't really want to hurt your feelings. So it's very complicated, you're right.
Did you say no or yes? Anyway,
Maybe.
see? As you can see, simple questions, but complicated answers, really?
Lots of really big issues are facing teenagers all over the country. Miss Teen USA's official cause this year is the issue of school violence.
No one really understands how hard it is to be a teen nowadays. The problems are so much more drastic now.
It's only,
Violence doesn't like segregate.
It doesn't choose who it's going to affect.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of the problem, like with the school shootings, is that there's something driving those kids to do that, and I don't think that they look at enough of where those kids are coming from.
Our schools never talked about it, and I think that's an issue that needs to be adhered to.
You have a reason to worry, and this is what frustrates me more than anything, is all these schools, don't do anything in educating their kids and then are shocked and horrified when it happens.
So, like, in my school, everyone was like, okay, let's get in a big circle. Let's talk about school shootings. If you hear something to that effect, come tell us. Let's not talk about what to do. Let's talk about how it gets started.
Right, right. And
don't make fun of kids. Don't tease them. Don't go around gossiping.
And I think the bottom line with all this is education is prevention.
Right.
You know what? It's always cool to hear what the girls have to say. Now we got a bunch of really talented guys from New Orleans ready to rock the house in a big way. They're amazing songwriters, killer musicians, and all-around great guys. Here to sing their latest hit, Extraordinary, please make some noise for Better Than Ezra.
I got a little bit of hope, like a soap on a rope, sweeter and sour, getting thinner by the hour, falling fast, and I'm running out of gas, mugging on your sister, smart as Bobby Fischer, still I could get arrested, though I got more hooks than Madonna got looks, just like that S.A.D. song, come on baby, shake me all night long, all I want to do is stay till early Somebody push me to the door. I've been sleeping on the floor. 31 flavors, listen to the neighbors through the wall. At a debutante ball, Kumalada Vista, got a Mona Lisa. So much for the late rent, cause your money's spent and it's cold inside. Just like that bad neck and lettuce song. I'm hot like wasabi when I'm next to your body. All I wanna do is stay till early in the morning. And all I gotta say, yeah, is your love's extraordinary. You're extraordinary. Ain't that such a sweet thing? Ain't that such a sweet thing?
In making a great first impression.
I believe in the most stuff for the least money.
Our prices are so low, we can't name the famous designers.
I believe in what's hot right now.
We have tons of everything you want.
I believe I bought so much, I'm gonna need a bigger closet.
The same great back-to-school clothes as the department stores, but for a lot less.
I believe in Burlington Coat Factory.
How'd this happen?
I said I wanted to go hiking tomorrow, not bring home Charo.
Hey.
It's not even close.
I heard what I heard. Do you have a cellular phone? Yeah. It's the static. Here. Sprint PCS built the only all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network, so all your calls will be clear.
Thanks.
Sir, ma'am, Charlie.
Bye-bye, Gucci.
2,500 minutes for $39.99 from Sprint PCS.
Nature replenishes herself 4 times a year. We recommend 6. Because the fresher your Brita filter, the cleaner your water.
Don't give away the ending to the year's most terrifying thriller. A tantalizing spine tingler. A wicked twist of an ending. The Others. Rated PG-13. Now in theaters everywhere.
Listen, I'm not waiting around for a moisturizer to fight aging. I'm gonna start with my cleanser.
New Olay Total Effects Cleansing Treatments. A cleansing cloth so remarkable, it fights 7 signs of aging. The exfoliating side reveals newer skin. The smooth side infuses skin with its vitamin lipid system. Why settle for just a cleanser when there's new Total Effects Cleansing Treatments from Olay?
I really love my wrinkles when they wash down the drain.
Proven to fight multiple signs of aging as you cleanse.
Miss Teen USA 2001 will continue.
Tonight, it's a smashing all-new Dave.
Honey, stop the tape. The show is
with this year's Hollering Champs. Plus,
Were you a good student in school?
no, revealing life lessons for actress Julia Stiles.
There was a reason for it. I drank excessively.
Then catch Craig. Hardy is head of the Big Brother house again. And now he's making threats.
I will make somebody's life hell.
I want to break his face in half.
All new Big Brother, CBS Saturday.
Simon Baker and Dabney Coleman, The Guardian, premieres CBS Tuesday, September 18th.
Is there a winner in the $200 million Powerball drawing? Find out at 11.
So, as you can see, no one is to use the cable modem between 3 and 10 p.m. These are peak usage hours, and it moves slower.
Oh, when can we use it?
Good question, Greg. Barbara.
Okay, from now on, you go to bed at 5 p.m. and wake up at 1 a.m. to avoid cable modem slowdown. Greg, your slot is from 1 to 2. Cindy, you've got 2 to 3.
Hey, 2 to 3?
Yeah.
There is a better way to get online. Ameritech DSL Internet. We're on it. Call to see if DSL is available in your area.
Buick Summer Drive-Away adds bonus cash. Through August 31st, get 0% APR financing and $900 total bonus cash on the 2001 Century and Regal. 0% APR means you pay no interest. Plus, you get a $900 bonus. Hurry, this offer ends August 31st. Or look at this 2002 Rendezvous. Lease a CX for as low as $345 per month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for lease details. See your Columbus area Buick dealer now.
This baby is a Spring Green 52 Hudson Hornet, one of many classics of this year's cruise in.
Join us Saturday, August 25th for fun in the sun.
Hey, we're there too, checking out the custom rods and coops.
Groove to doctor-ordered rock and roll from the Prescription.
And move to the Deutsche Vocal Jam.
Come join us.
Saturday, August 25th.
At the Ohio Historical Center.
For the 10 TV Family Fun.
Cruise on in.
And show you care.
Show You Care. Brought to you by Donato's Pizza and 10 TV.
If you're thinking you'd like to try out for Miss Teen USA, and you're between the ages of 15 and 18, and you're a girl, log on to www.missuniverse.com. You can learn a lot of cool things about South Padre Island there too, Mandy.
Did you used to have the kind of parents who said, don't slouch, stand up straight, do your homework, all of that good stuff? Well, did you ever think one day you'd be in a competition where all of that really mattered, Brian?
My grandma used to say that.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah, well,
I'm
matters.
sure.
It matters right now, Mandy. Let's kick off the evening gown competition.
The thing about South Padre Island is it's an unusual combination of wetlands and a barrier reef. Miles of sand dunes, sea oats, wildflowers, and lots of beach. South Padre Island is a nature lover's dream.
Every day, Verizon Wireless connects more people in more places than any other wireless company. All on the country's largest wireless network. So you'll know that virtually anywhere you go, from the big cities to the small towns, your call goes through. Verizon Wireless.
You know, major moments in a girl's life. First kiss, first crush, first car, first speeding ticket. Or if she makes the top 5 of Miss Teen USA 2001, the judges have cast their votes, and the tension in this building is heating up. Here they are in random order. First up, Massachusetts. Next we have New York. Walk this way, Texas. We now invite Indiana. Rounding out our top 5, Missouri. Give a hand to the top 5 finalists.
Okay, so the judges have picked their top 5 choices, and I would definitely be lying if I said I wasn't dying to know who's going to make it to the very end. You can kind of feel their nervous excitement, right? And a little bit of disappointment, but how do you think they're doing up there?
I think the top 5 is great, and I don't think anyone could ask for a better top 5.
Really? I heard you guys like cheering. You were all excited. It's so nice to see that you guys have bonded and you've become friends with the girls. How do you think they're doing up there?
I think they're doing really awesome, and they should be really proud of themselves. They've done a great job so far.
They have done a great job. Come on, let's dish. Who's your favorite up there? Favorite?
New York.
New York.
Wow, pretty unanimous. Who do you think should have been up there, besides yourselves, of course? Who do you think deserves to be up there?
I just thought she was so sweet. She had a really natural and different look, and I was really pulling for her. But I think, like we said, the top 5 are great. And
top 5 are great, but I agree with you on that one. One of the agonizing parts of being in the competition is the fierce pressure to succeed, sort of like high school. Well, very much like high school. Here's what the delegates had to say about what some call the best years of our lives.
The school definitely had a real positive impact on my life, along with all the hardships that a teenager has to handle.
I just think I love learning and just becoming smarter, feeling smarter. I love feeling smarter and feeling like you actually know what you're talking about, because when you're little, you're saying things and you just think you're right, and I mean, we still think, you know, I still think I'm right most of the time. Yeah. Even though I may not be, but the best 4 years of your life? My life's gonna suck if that's the best 4 years. I know, yeah.
In our society more, it's more along the lines of sports are getting so much more crucial and more important to people.
Well, I think now in today's society, it's really showing out that to be smart and to be good in school is really, really important. I mean, I think the academics are extremely important, but I think that we're still stuck in the, yeah, go sports. You need academics to go somewhere in life, not sports.
I guess about high school, knowing that you always have somebody to turn to. My friends are really great about that.
The friends you had made you the person you are now, and that's going to help you through college, through life.
And in Idaho, like, if you're not blonde with blue eyes, you're not pretty. And, you know, I used to get called names for being dark.
nobody liked me, and this is like one of the most amazing experiences I've ever like received. You definitely have to find who your good and your true friends are, and then when you do find them, you have the time of your life through your high school year.
Soon the top 5 will be put on the spot when they have to answer the final question, but there's one question they definitely won't be asked because we're gonna answer it right now. Where the party at, everyone? Put it together for Jagged Edge.
We're going to start with a question from me, and then, for the very first time ever, the finalists will be answering questions that were made up by the other delegates. With that in mind, we're going to go ahead and start with Massachusetts. Come on down here. How'd they treat you backstage?
I'm just really glad to be here. All the girls here are so sweet, so I'm really glad that they're up here.
All right, Massachusetts, here's your first question from me. All right, what gives you butterflies in your stomach?
Oh, wow. It would definitely have to be when okay, this sounds really corny, but when I see a guy that I like and he's walking down right past me and he smiles at me and that makes me feel all kind of, I don't know, girly and happy.
Do you have butterflies right now?
Just a little bit, to be honest with you.
All right, go ahead and dig into the box right there and take a question from one of the other delegates. Here we go. Let's see, go for this from Massachusetts here. Oh, it's from Wisconsin. And the question is, what would you do if you thought your best friend might be suicidal? Would you tell anyone?
Well, I definitely would because it's such a problem these days, and I actually had a friend who was suicidal, and I had to sit down with her and tell her that how much she means to me and how much I couldn't live without her, and I don't know what I would do, and then I definitely told her parents, even though I know she probably wouldn't have wanted me to, but I was concerned about her safety, and that's #1 to me.
Thank you, Massachusetts. All right, New York. How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Am I doing it right?
Kinda.
Have you seen any of the other? Oh, come on, give me some credit. I've been trying.
Okay.
All right, cool. Have you seen Usher back there, any of those guys?
Yeah, during rehearsal, you know, trying to get a little handshake on stage.
All right, here you go. You ready? Here it is. What's the worst thing your parents ever found out about you?
Well, actually, my mom's a single parent. The worst thing she ever found out about me is that I hid my report card one time because I had failed a couple of classes. So she found it, and I got in trouble.
I'm sure you did. Go ahead and dig right into the box right there and pull out something from one of the delegates, one of the questions here. This is from Montana. She wants to know, if you dress ultra sexy like many of today's pop stars, are you asking for trouble?
I think so in a way, especially if you're a celebrity like Christina Aguilera who does a little too much with the makeup and the clothes. You're definitely asking for some trouble or for some really bad criticism. Christina, I love you, but easy with the eyeshadow.
Very honest. Thank you so much, New York. All right, Texas. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Are you eating good back there at all? They had like the craft service. They have all these like candy bars and whatnot.
Yeah, I ate about 5 candy bars before I came on for energy.
All right. Here's number 3 here. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done to show off in front of a guy?
Dumbest thing? Well, when you're a girl and you see a guy coming, you have to strut your stuff. And one time, I had these really high heels on. I was walking down the hallway, and I fell flat on my face. It was embarrassing that I've ever done in my life.
Can you strut your stuff walking in place right now?
Just move your hips. Yeah, there you go, Brian.
Yeah. Kind of have like a little limp. All right. Dig into the box and pull out a question from the other delegates. Strut my stuff. Here we go. Like cool limp, right? Yeah. All right. This question is from Florida, and she wants to know, many schools provide childcare services for teens that have kids. What's your opinion on these programs?
Definitely not. I mean, I think it's great that they want the girls to go to school who are who already had a child, a good education, but then again, it's sending out the wrong message, saying that if you have a child, oh, just go ahead and have your education. But, you know, they really need to take control of that and not get pregnant.
Right on. Thank you, Texas. Indiana, come here. You nervous?
Yeah.
Not even a little bit?
Well, okay. You talk.
You were lying.
I wasn't lying. I was just trying to play it cool, you know?
Are your parents out there?
Yeah, they're right out there.
Where?
Waving their hands like we're stranded on an island or something.
Going back and forth like that. They nervous for you think?
No, I think they're pretty confident in my, you know, they're proud of me already, so.
Make Indiana proud. Here we go. What weren't you taught growing up? This is for your parents. What weren't you taught growing up that would have been good to know?
Oh, there's not really anything that I wasn't taught when I was growing up. I've had a great family support system, and there's really not anything that I don't know. I've learned to be honest and things like that and be a good friend, so.
Thankful for your parents. All right, on. Reach right in there and grab a question from one of the other delegates. They posed for you, and this is from Colorado. Colorado's question is, do you think there should be video surveillance in schools?
No, I don't believe so. I think that's an invasion of privacy. I know a lot of things get stolen at school and things like that, but school's a place for kids to go to learn and also visit with their friends and have fun. And if people were watching that, it wouldn't be school anymore. It wouldn't be public. It would, you know, it wouldn't be fun.
All right, thank you, Indiana. Missouri. Missouri. You told me, I remember saying to you, like, during rehearsals, I said Missouri. That's not the way they do it, right?
No, it's not Missouri. It's Missouri.
Thanks for setting everyone straight. What about Mizzou?
Mizzou is Mizzou.
Mizzou is Mizzou. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
All right, great. I'm gonna ask you your question here. Set straight. Oh, you better be honest on this one, okay? Don't be scared. Here it is. All right, what's the best thing about boys?
The best thing about boys is they are cute, and if they're honest, then that's another added plus. But the best thing about boys is they don't have to know that you like them for you to like them, and flirting is the best thing in the world.
Are you flirting? All right, go ahead, reach right in there and grab a question from one of the other delegates. Flirting, keep that in mind. Here we go. All right, this is from Delaware, and she asks, are school uniforms a good or bad idea, and why?
Well, I have mixed emotions about school uniforms because on one hand, the kids that can't afford the Calvin Kleins and the polo jeans won't feel the peer pressure to go out and maybe even steal those clothes. And on the other hand, we need self-individuality, and I think that really adds that without school uniforms. So I can go either way on that.
Thank you, Mizzou. Missouri. Thank you, delegates.
You know, I have to say the questions are definitely my favorite part of the competition. You never know what they're going to ask, and you can't really prepare your answers, so how do you think they stay so calm? How?
I just think that, you know, you can't really see everyone out in the audience because the lights are so bright, so they just got to take a couple deep breaths and they'll be okay.
They're funny, dude. New York kind of cracked me up. Yeah. Okay, only one more round to go.
Don't go anywhere. The final question is next as Teen USA continues here on CBS.
What a party we're having tonight. You know, when the night is over, everyone leaves with something, whether it's a really amazing time or the prize crown. And there are also 3 special awards that we'd like to give out right now. The winners will take home the Hoya Crystal Trophy. First, the Caboodles Cosmetics Photogenic Award. And this one goes to the delegate voted most photogenic by you, the public, on MissUniverse.com. And the winner is Indiana. The Clairol Herbal Essence Style Award goes to the delegate with the most unique sense of personal style with an emphasis on healthy hair. Translation, that girl's having a really good hair day. You know, earlier this week, Clairol held a special competition. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And the winner is Georgia. The Congeniality Award is always voted on by the delegates, and it's really their way of saying she's all that. Okay, delegates, you voted for Oregon.
Whoever wins the title of Miss Teen USA gets to keep the crown, but that's the beginning, actually. Let's go to the reigning queen, Miss Teen USA, Jillian Perry, who knows from experience exactly what's in store for the winner.
For the next year, Miss Teen USA 2001 will be living in style, with everything from an Italian motor scooter to a luxury riverside apartment when she's in New York. Add to that a one-year salary, scholarships, a wardrobe allowance, professional photo sessions, and other cool stuff from our sponsors.
Clairol Herbal Essences presents a $5,000 scholarship and a supply of shampoos, conditioners, stylers, body wash, and lotion. Herbal Essences is formulated with natural botanicals and herbs in pure mountain spring water. Clairol Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience. From Caboodle, she wins $5,000 plus an assortment of their newest cosmetic organizers. Now offering an even wider selection of the freshest styles and designs. Caboodles has the look to fit every mood, occasion, and personal style. Caboodles Cosmetics, the official cosmetics of the Miss Teen USA pageant, awards Miss Teen USA with a $2,000 cash prize and a Caboodles organizer loaded with the trendiest cosmetics of the season.
Coming up, the final question right here at Miss Teen USA 2001.
Guaranteed to be.
We're back, and we really mean it when we say this is it. The top 5 delegates will each be asked the very same question, and I just happen to have it right here in my little hand. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just your take on whatever we ask you. Other than that, there's no pressure. The deal is this. You only have 25 seconds to answer the question before you hear the bell. There you go. We begin with Massachusetts. Will the other delegates walk over to the listening station, put on the earphones so you can't hear a word we're saying. Let's go ahead and step down here in Massachusetts. See if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Da-di-da-di-da. Okay. They can't hear me. Here's your question. Your final question, Massachusetts. President Bush's daughters, Jenna and Barbara, have had well-publicized problems with underage drinking. Have they been treated fairly by the media?
Well, I would have to say yes and no. Although I think that their privacy should be respected, and they are, after all, teenagers and human beings, and they do make mistakes. However, I think that because they are public figures, and because their dad is such a obviously well-known person, I think they should have some sort of a little bit more respect for their dad, and I guess keep in mind what they're doing.
Time's up. Massachusetts, thank you. New York. New York. This is your final question, New York. President Bush's daughters, Jenna and Barbara, have had well-publicized problems with underage drinking. Have they been treated fairly by the media?
I don't think so. Being that they are the daughter of the presidents, they are in the media and they are everywhere, and you know, we get to see their life. If they're having a bad hair day, we know about it. But the thing about them going out to bars and drinking, I would just like to know, how do they get into the bars and where are their Secret Service people to be watching them? So I kind of blame the president. You know, he's their father. He should have a part in what they do and where they go.
Thank you, New York. Texas. Texas, I have your final question. This is it. President Bush's daughters, Jenna and Barbara, have had well-publicized problems with underage drinking. Have they been treated fairly by the media?
Definitely not. I mean, they're teenagers, they did something wrong, but they called 911 on them when they were drinking. I think that was not right at all. And they should treat them like any other individual, and it was not their fault that they're in the media right now. And the president is their father, but I don't think they should. I think they should treat them fairly as everyone else.
Thank you, Texas. Indiana. I have your final question, Indiana. This is it. President Bush's daughters, Jenna and Barbara, have had well-publicized problems with underage drinking. Have they been treated fairly by the media?
I think whenever you're the daughter or son of a political figure, you're never going to be treated fairly, but they should respect their father and know his position and act accordingly, not go around doing things underage. And so I feel that they've deserved the punishment that they've received.
Thank you, Indiana. Missouri. Ready for the final question. Here we go, Missouri. President Bush's daughters, Jenna and Barbara, have had well-publicized drinking problems with underage drinking. Have they been treated fairly by the media?
Well, I think that when you are in a position like they are, you are automatically a role model for the rest of teenagers in today's society. And so I think that underage drinking is a huge problem, and for them to be caught doing that, it not only lets themselves down, but it kind of puts a damper on the whole system and the whole teenage community as well.
Thank you, Missouri. Great job, everyone. Now it's all in the hands of the judges, who will rank the top 5 in order of their personal choice. In other words, we are minutes away from the crowning of the Miss Teen USA 2001.
Freaking out for the top 5. The judges are voting right now as we speak, okay? Here to calm me down, I am with Miss Jillian Perry, Miss Teen USA 2000. Now, rewind a year. It was actually you out on stage waiting for that final decision. What was going through your head? I can't even imagine.
There are no words to describe how you feel up there, because you think everyone's watching in the audience and all my friends are watching home on TV, and it's just, you just hope they ask you a question that you have an answer for.
And you don't freak out, but adding a little humor, I would think, doesn't really hurt the situation, right?
No, if you can make the judges laugh, that you know, they score well for laughs.
Now, if there's one thing you could say to the girls out there right now, what would it be? Maybe to calm them down, or don't get their hopes up? What would you say to them?
I would say definitely be prepared for anything, but be yourself, because that's what the judges like in the answers. And if your personality comes across on the camera, I mean, it works out really, really well.
That's probably very true. What do you remember the most about winning? When they called your name, like getting crowned? What do you think?
I didn't think it was real. I mean, I was standing there in the top 3, and I still didn't even have a clue that, you know, I could win. Like, I was rooting for the second runner-up, and I'm like, what? I won. It's insane. Oh my God, your heart just pounds so hard.
So what feeling surges through your body when they actually call your name?
It's like pure disbelief. You just don't even think it's real. It's insane.
Okay, so you win. Take us through the next 24 hours. What happens to the new Miss Teen USA? What will happen to her?
She will have her very first press conference today after she wins.
How freaky.
Yeah, and then she has her very own coronation ball. Everyone's there like partying her, you know, her crown. And then tomorrow she has photo shoots and, you know, just, you know, the whole business.
Wonderful life. Well, thank you, Jillian. We love you. We're having fun. The big decision is coming up. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back with the crowning of Miss Teen USA 2001.
We're ready to announce the winner of Miss Teen USA 2001. But first, we'd like to thank some super cool people who helped make this night happen.
Let's give a big thank you to the mayor of the town of South Padre Island, Ed Saganowitz.
Executive Director of South Padre Island Convention and Visitor Bureau, Dan Quant.
And the city manager of the town of South Padre Island, Ray Kendall. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A round of applause for the guys.
And before we announce the winner, here once again is Jillian Perry as she takes her final walk as the reigning Miss Teen USA.
When I think back to that night a year ago, I still find it unbelievable that I was blessed to have been chosen from so many wonderful young women. During my reign, I was able to work with Shine and act as a spokesperson for Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I had the honor of speaking to many students, and I thank them for being so kind in receiving me. To my family, my heart and soul, without your love and support, the special times wouldn't be so special, and the hard times would be even harder. To the Miss Universe organization, thank you for the most challenging and memorable year I could ever imagine. Candace, Denise, Lynette, and Laura, I could not have had better role models. To Dan, Kate, and Bill, thank you for sticking with me through it all and for making me laugh. Finally, I would like to thank God for such an incredible and rewarding opportunity.
Thank you, Jillian.
Okay, guys, this is really, really it. Thank you very much. Thank you to Mark Ward of the accounting firm of Ernst & Young, who's just signed off on the results, which I have in my hands right here. Ooh.
Let's open this bad boy up. And the fourth runner-up is Indiana.
The third runner-up is Texas.
The second runner-up is Massachusetts.
Ladies, if you'll take a walk with us.
If for any reason the new Miss Teen USA can't fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take over. The first runner-up is New York! And so the new Miss Teen USA 2001 is Missouri. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Please take your walk as the new Miss Teen USA 2001.
Thanks so much to Usher, Better Than Ezra, Jacket Edge, and to Mandy Moore.
Thank you very much, Brian. You rock. Everybody, you all rock. Have an awesome night. Bye-bye.
Seattle cop
Tonight
John
on